if he didn't get some education, that Anyway, guys, so let me see. SPY had a breakout candle. Did you notice? Did you see that early? About 10 minutes ago. And then it sucked down. But it broke highs. Take a breath. Broke highs. Obviously. Obviously. SPY sold off late yesterday. Q's, excuse me, SPY. I was looking at Q's. SPY gonna jam down. If you watch SPY around this 451.56 to 451.80 area. Yeah, I haven't got there. Just give me a minute. Get rid of this. This is the new high. New high there. Such a range to have to wait for it to get down there. Apple's gonna run up today, looks like. So Amazon runs up into the gap and then pulls back. Should break that low. I just don't see you coming down this far. Amazon's coming right back up. I don't think Amazon's going to come down. I think that was big orders coming in. That's what I think. We'll see. No, I haven't. I'm just kind of looking through. I'm waiting, just watching the market. I'm going to start around 9 o'clock, go through the basket. It already broke the previous close on the candle down, and if it breaks the pre-market low is what you're talking about, or previous close from yesterday. Yeah, I think Amazon's going to go straight up, so that's my opinion at the moment. I get filling big orders. Look at Google. Look at that after hours candle on Google. Disgusting. $28.48. But you can actually go off the low. Well, I mean, it broke the low after hours yesterday with low volume, so you got to be careful with that one. I think I'd be real patient on Google. I'd let it come to the 9, which is about 28.57. If I was gonna look at it along on Google right now. I'm just waiting for the 9 o'clock, guys. I'm gonna start then. I was just looking around. Yeah, I'm just looking at Coinbase by what I thought was going to happen yesterday, and where it bounced. Did it bounce the way it should, which it did pretty much. It didn't bounce well, but it bounced a couple points and then failed. This is why you always take profit, right? Because you never know how long the bounce is going to last. Up, down, up, down, up, down. That's what it always does. Never goes one direction forever. All right. I'm a little slow this morning, guys. Ran out of coffee, so I have some being delivered here in a minute. That's right. Up, down, up, down. It's like a fish. Whales. Up, down, up, down. All right. Let's go back here. We're close enough to 9 o'clock. I guess we'll just start. There's missing a few people. Everybody rolls on late all the damn time. It depends. Sometimes, yes. It depends. It depends on what's happening. Like it's not as fine and it's not as dry cut as what you're trying to say in that statement. Is what I'm trying to say. You have to be fluid to the market, right? You have levels and areas that you're looking to take trades, but if the 9 is close, like in Google, for instance, the 9 is so close that a lot of times Google will blast through the level and get to the line, or Amazon. It doesn't matter who it is. It'll blast through the level, go to that moving average, and then bounce, right? It can. So you got to be aware. That's why I have the daily. Like when we're looking at the trade charts, that's why I have the daily over here on the left, right? So I can see where the moving averages are, right? If I'm in a trade, I mean, most of them that I care is SPY on Google and Qs. Those are the ones I care about the most. Amazon come all the way back up. All right, let's get into this here. Start with SPY. Let's go through it, all right? Got some people on YouTube, people in the room itself. It's going to be a volatile day before the Memorial weekend, okay? So don't marry any trade. If it just doesn't work, we're just going to have to kill it. You follow me? And take the L. Don't marry the trade today, coming into the weekend. We're going to get in, we're going to get out. We're not going to mess around. We're not going to try to stay in a trade all day and ride it to the moon. We're just going to try to get our profit and get out, okay? Big range today, too, coming into the Memorial weekend. Big range. So we're going to have to be very cautious trading today, okay? Remember, size down on Fridays. Definitely size down before Labor Day weekend, all right? Let's get into this. So SPY put in a new high pre-market, obviously with this candle at 454.53. So it's been playing this same song and dance for the last 2 months. It does a pre-market high, sells off, comes down, gets bought up, and runs back up. Okay? Now, will they do the same thing today? I don't know. But what I do know is here's our levels. 451.81, This is our first call level down to 451.27. These are our areas. At 451.56, you better be paying very close attention to what's going on, okay? If the 9 is going to be up to here to 451, so if you're taking ads coming down 50 cent standard risk on SPY, you're going to take an ad in here, okay, in this neighborhood, and then you can increase your position at 451. But if it breaks out of there, you just got to take the L, okay? Can't ride it all day. So that is the plan there, and there will be no short on SPY today, guys. I will not short it today. They're going to trap a lot of people because everybody's going to think the market's going to come down. So that's why I expect it to go up. All right. Qs almost tagged the highs. Highs are just a little bit up. I'll be looking for a long on Qs around 379.16, which is yesterday's low. Get rid of this. Now, once again, we were talking about the 9 earlier. You see the 9 hanging down here? Have to watch it. If it comes down through with authority, it doesn't have to stop here. It could come right straight to the 9, which is a pretty good distance. So we just got to be aware, okay? 50 cents risk, that's where the area I'm looking to get in. Now, when we're talking about these trades and we're going to take longs at these levels, when we click back to and we're watching SPY and Qs at the same level. Now, if SPY is way up here, okay, and our call level on SPY is down here, but Qs has come all the way down and broke this level and is running at this one, do you think you should take the first or second level if SPY is way up here? Well, of course you're going to take the second level, because if SPY keeps coming down, it's going to push Qs down at the same time, right? So you got to look at everything as a whole, okay? Now, so that's what I expect there for the bounces on Qs. That 370.16 I like, but we're just going to have to be cautious because Qs is a little deeper down than what SPY is currently. So we're just going to watch it, okay? We'll see how the market shakes out when it opens. Let's go to Apple. Apple's looking pretty strong. I've been expecting it to go up all week. It's been sliding up all week. Been talking about it every day. I haven't got very good entries into it, but hey. Where is that? Isn't that amazing? You made money on Apple. All right, 150, 168 is the 9 intersection for Apple currently. So I like the close bounce area right in here, this 153.28. You can see where it tagged it here, came back. We know there's a lot of support and resistance right here at this 153.28. So we can take a guess and take a long at 153.28 as long as the market is cooperating. We're not just going to take it blindly at that level. If the whole market's shit in the bed, we're not just going to jump in long blindly at 153.28, right? We want to make sure that we got some kind of a semblance that it may bounce. Across the market I'm talking about. That's why I'm always looking around, and I have other screens that I'm watching to see what the movement of the market is as a whole. And you have to do that with any trade you're in at any time, okay? Apple, I don't have a short on Apple, guys. I think Apple's coming up here to 158.66, and I've been saying that since down here, and it's just been continually coming up and working up. Now, it could dip down and then move back up like it did here, okay? Up, down, up, down, up, down. It's not always going to go straight up, but we had a down, a little bit of a down, so maybe we'll get the up today, all right? Now, AMC, nope. AMD, nope. AMD, the risk is too big. Well, hold on. Did I break that low? It's sitting on the 9 right now. That 108.89 long on AMD, you could take that for a small trade. Give it... I'd probably give it 10 or 15 cents. I wouldn't bring it down very far. Let it give it very much room. I'd want it to bounce here pretty hard, okay? So that's the AMD long. It's interesting candle. Now, that being said, Q's inspired tanking. We're not just going to blindly jump into AMD. It's probably going to break. So I'm looking longs right now, but that can switch when the market opens. You can just see the price action and the way things are shaking out once the market opens. But right now, this is tentatively what I'm looking at. And if the market starts to tank, then I would want to see SPY come up into pre-market, or AMD come into pre-market highs, which would be around 110.03. What is that? 110.02. I'd want to see it come into that pre-market high for me to take a short if the market's tanking. Okay, up to yesterday's high, which is about what, 60 cents, 90 cents. So that's a little wide of a stop for AMD. All right. Amazon. Amazon's pretty erratic this morning, but I expect Amazon to keep climbing. Amazon got up into the gap. We've been talking about this all week. We're into the gap. Sorry about all these lines. I kind of got to clean this up a little bit. So the gap is here. You see this big gap, the yellow line, 35.80 is the gap. This was the gap fill. This was the call. Do I think it could fill the gap today? I mean, if it wants to ramp up, it definitely can, but I'm not sure if it's what it's going to do, to be honest. The 9's climbing up behind it. I like the long down here for Amazon. We're here. This one. Oh, I would definitely be taking profit into 50 at 35.30 if I'm in the trade from here. If you're in the trade from down here and you have to take profit coming into that level because there's gonna be shorts sitting there. But if it slams through, I expect it to tag this gap. I do. I expect it to tag the gap. You and I have been talking about this all week, so I expect it to come down. So or go up. We'll see. But it doesn't have to. It can come down here and tag the 9 if it really wants to. You know, we are coming into Labor Day weekend. But we're holding the open. No. I agree. If it breaks these lows, it's not going to fill the gap today. No, I agree. Yep. All right. So Amazon, the bounce from 34.70 to the long. If we come up in here and you want to take a bounce and take it long there, you can risk that trade. The close, Amazon could easily jam down here to the close right here after the market opens and bounce. So it can come up a little bit and then slam down here and then go right straight back up. Does that kind of move all the time, okay? But Amazon, this big movement right here, we're just going to have to be cautious with Amazon, okay? If you don't have a big account, don't trade Amazon. It's Friday. Don't risk your whole damn account to trade one contract to Amazon. Even though they're cheaper today, Amazon's going to rip faces off today, I have a feeling. Anyway, all right, moving on. Boeing's still flat. Not interested in Boeing. I'm not interested in Baba. Baba's moving too erratic and has been for the last few months. I've just been watching it. We're not trading Baba right now. It's just too erratic. Beyond Beef. Beyond Meat. What do I call it? Beyond Beef all the time, Tandon? Nothing there. Carnival's trying to hold that 22, but there's really no money in the option premium. Charge point bounced up yesterday. It's come back down. Let me look at this. I'd watch charge point for a long right here. 22.18 in the intersection of the 9. I don't think I'd be much interested before there. It is trying to hold that area, but I don't trust it. For those that like to look at charge point. Chewy gap down, 78.60. I like Chewy for the long at 78.60 if it comes in there. Am I going to give it a lot of room? No, but I like it at 78.60. Down to 77. Probably 35. Give it 50 cents a risk. 77.10 or 77. 77.70. I don't even know if I want to go that. Yeah. Amazon's holding on. I'm telling you, I think the market's going to run. That's what it looks like so far. All right. I'm going to scratch Chewy. You can risk that bounce. There's enough room. There's enough distance to take this trade if it comes. Just don't give it a lot of room. 20, 30 cents a risk underneath this 78.60 because it can come all the way down here, 75.53 if it breaks. Or 75.30s, whatever. All right. Coinbase. Coinbase bounced on the level. It would have been a good swing play, which I don't swing as we know. It bounced. See, these are the things that tell me that Coinbase is going to be a proper stock. It's going to be part of my basket very soon. I'm going to start trading coin pretty soon. It's moving proper levels. It's doing what it should do. If we took this long on this jam into 268, see, the problem is, well, that's about a point, right? So it jammed in 268, sucked up a point and a half. That's our profit. There's our money, and life is grand, right? So looking good so far. That 268 level for a long again today, if it comes in there, you could take that risk down to the low, which would be 2. Oh, wow, that's 2 points. Maybe not. Watch the low here. I'd look for the low there. Somewhere in this neighborhood, if you wanted to trade Coinbase for long. All right. I'm not going to trade Coinbase. That's what I think about it today. Disney's all over the place still. Facebook tagged that 387.28 on the market maker candle. Really? Got a little phantom tick right here on Facebook. So we can watch that 374.38 for a long. Where does that put us? Let me tell my wife to grab the coffee I had delivered. They should be here any second. She went and got it. I mean, where the hell is this guy going? Smart ass. A few moments later. All right. That was a funny SpongeBob hit. All right. So Facebook. I like Facebook where it's at right now for long. I'm going to watch this for long. 374.38. And I'll give it to the 9. What? The market could consolidate today. It could. It could go sideways. It could. 370, 386. All right, so my stop when I get into Facebook, I will take Facebook to this level right here. If it jams into this level, I'm going to take it there and I'll give it down to 370, 376, which is roughly the 9. And add to my position, and if it breaks out of there, I'll just close it and take the L. Okay, but I like that Facebook trade for a move back for a test of this 387.28. There's a lot of signs today, Tandon, that tells me the market's coming up. They usually don't lie, so we'll see. There's a lot of things going on I'm noticing that tells me it's coming up. All right. Gold spiked up. I don't care about GME. Google long from what were we talking about earlier? 28.63.70 down to the 9. Probably look for the long on Google right here. 28.57.52. I watched the bounce of the 9 there. And then you got a support right just below it, so. I gotta, hold on. No, he's not close. They stacked the order bringing us our damn coffee. I mean, oh, I hate it when DoorDash does that shit. All right. Are we clear on Google? Questions 28.57.52 if you want to take Google. That's going to be the area for the run back up. So, somewhere in this neighborhood. All right. Moving on. I'm really kind of long biased today. I don't see very many shorts that I like. Home Depot's climbing up like I thought it would. Phantom tick down there on Home Depot, though. Not trading Home Depot today. Intel's pretty volatile, huh? Did a bigger move pre-market than it did all day yesterday. What is this candle right here? What is this? 1 million shares somebody bought after hours? Is that what they were filling right there? We have to watch this 53.39 area for a long on AMD. Or on Intel, excuse me. 53.37. Let's watch that for a long. And then we'll give it about 50, let me see. 30 cents is usually standard risk, but I'm not sure I want to give it that much room. We can give it down to this 53.23. I really don't want to go any deeper than that, okay? So let's watch that. Watch that for long. Lockheed Martin's just hanging. There's Tannen's favorite. I heard his mic click off so he can tell me how much he loves it. Yeah, it popped up. It's just kind of hanging today. Probably dip into the 9 and bounce. A lot of setup that way. I'm not trading that today, but. All right, guys. Microsoft. Is today the day Microsoft's going to run back up? This is my target area for Microsoft to come to. Shot a candle into it. So this is kind of what I think is going to happen. What I see currently is we may not get a lot of entries down to the level. We may only, because it may pop straight out. We may get a first VWAP tag to be able to take the long. The risk is pretty big in those type of plays. So if you're emotionally attached to your money, don't take it. I like Microsoft long. Right here at this 350, the 9 is just a touch above at 384. Can start in at 384 down to here. Microsoft. Yeah. I haven't looked at, what was it, Facebook I liked, and then, I don't know why I write them down. I write them down and then I just don't even pay attention to them sometimes. Microsoft. Hold on, guys. I'm just put some stuff on my other chart so I don't forget for my own trading. MU has a little strength today. The range on MU is too big. Oh, MU variant. They're being slandered, right? Oh, shit. That's funny. I see y'all on YouTube. You guys can talk in the chat if you'd like. If you have questions. Netflix. There's really no trade on Netflix. The 9's too far away. You could risk the low of yesterday for a long, but it's pretty dangerous. This is a pretty long straight move up on Netflix. We just broke highs. See now, if we can get back above this 593, okay, I would like to see this type of play. If it comes here like this, comes back like this, and then take it long. I like that play, but the risk is still pretty big, okay? All right. I don't know. Did that show on... I'm not sure if that drawing showed on YouTube. It should have. All right. NVIDIA should be next. NVIDIA tagged my 234.17 again. I think NVIDIA is going to much higher. You heard it here. NVIDIA is going to 5 and change. 515.55. That's where I think it's going. Doesn't mean it can't dip and go up and down all the way up there, though. 221.23 is the long that I like on NVIDIA. So I'll be watching NVIDIA as well this morning. 221.22, whatever. Remember, guys, it's not exact number. It's that range, right? Pre-market low. I just think, yeah. Yeah, there she comes. That's what I said. I like it down here. It's too close to the 9 to not to want to suck in and test it. Pre-market low yesterday. Hold on. Let me look at this. This will give us a lot of information too. Pre-market low at 222.93 yesterday. Is that right? Yeah, 222.94. 222.94 actually. So we'll watch it, but I'd like to let NVIDIA slide into the 9 before I took it. It looks like it wants to tag it before it runs, so I'll let it slide. Intel? That's behind me, buddy. I got to get through the list. Hold on, I'll go back and look. Yes, that was the pre-market low. So it broke it. So now we know we don't really want to take the trade there. This is the low of yesterday, and it bounced. Right? So you just kind of have to watch it and see what happens. You can't take it when it's sitting right on the level. It's got to have some speed and distance coming in, right? Speed and distance. All right, back to where I was. NVIDIA. So NVIDIA for the long down here at 221. It could bounce up on the low of yesterday at 223.93. I may take it there and then add down here if I decide to trade NVIDIA. What? You're such a doomsdayer. I'm not looking at Amazon. I'm going through the rest of the chart. I'll come back to it when I get back to it. Yep, Q's just jammed down. Let me look at Amazon. Now I want to go look because I just got down here. Let me see what Amazon's doing. Oh, Amazon didn't even break the low yet. Q's coming down to the level here. Once again, the 9's hanging in this area down here by this candles. So we're going to have to watch it. I don't buy this sell-off. 379. I'll probably take Q's long and down here in this neighborhood somewhere if it comes in here. From up here and it jams into this area, I'll probably take it long in that area. Yeah, they're messing with the market today. There's some big stuff going on. They're going to screw a bunch of people coming into Labor Day weekend. They do it all the time. All the time. Yeah, we'll see. I think you're wrong. All right. We'll see. It's pre-market. Spy's jamming down. See how I cleaned out all those charts and I'm like, it's probably going to come into this 451.81. It's almost all the way there already. We got 5 minutes. It needs to hold up here. We can't take it if it's sitting on the level. All right? It has to come up. It's got to stay up in this range up here. We can't take it if it's only 10 cents off the level. Okay? I wouldn't short Amazon if you paid me to short it. Yeah, good luck with that. All right, Tesla. Look at Tesla holding up. What's that pre-market low for Tesla? I need to open my trade deck too. Hold on. Two minutes, guys. We're going to focus up. I decided to back this out to look at something real quick. 221.22 is where I'm going to wait for a video, I think. All right. It's hard to see on the smaller chart because of the big market maker candles. Amazon over here. This is Amazon's low. Apple's looking pretty good today. I agree. 153.28 is what we talked about earlier, I believe.
Are they the same?
Yeah. That's the most expensive 2 cups of coffee I've ever bought.
I know. I don't know why you did that.
Because I need a coffee. 45 seconds, guys. SPY's got to come up. Q's got to come up for me to take that trade. I have my other charts over here. Remember, guys, size down on Friday. We're diving into the open. Bounced. 5 seconds. Can't take the trade here. Of course they bounce it into the open. Oh, you bastards. Look at that bounce. Oh my gosh. Here comes NVIDIA. Yeah, be cautious. See how far she's going to come down, if she's even going to bounce. They bounce. SPY and Qs are bouncing pretty strong at that lower level. I mean, did I really miss my NVIDIA entry? 70 cents. Come on, NVIDIA, get down here to the 9. SPY's perfect. Q's is perfect. Perfect to the level, but it's too risky to take the trade when it opens on the level, guys. You have to have speed and distance in the level. Look at that suck up on NVIDIA. Well, doesn't look like Patrick's going to be getting a trade today. Market screwed me over this morning. I don't have to take a trade. I'm going to look for a trade if I can find one that lines up properly. Yeah, I see it. Calm down, Doomsdayer. And it may come down yet. It's a nice bounce off. NVIDIA comes down, I'll take NVIDIA. You never seen Amazon move 50 points in 5 minutes, standing? Better hold on. Well, the levels are sound. Just didn't give me an action to them, unfortunately. My birthday is tomorrow. Doesn't want to give me a birthday win. Yeah. Yep, Apple sliding. That was a pretty strong bounce off of yesterday's low, guys. That 379.16 is yesterday's low on NVIDIA. Daily level. Amazon needs to put in a double bottom here, or we're going to have problems with the market, guys. If it doesn't double bottom here, the market's going to start slipping. Oh, there it went. Oh my gosh, I have from my NVIDIA trade yesterday, I had a hike and a she. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be ticked off. All right. That's why I missed that entry. 222.50s. I just bought some. We'll see what happens. Not telling you to follow me in. I'm taking a little risky trade. Fill me to $1.13. $1.23, excuse me, I can't read. Bought some more. $1.04. I'm buying into coming into the level, guys. I'm counting on Q's and SPY are gonna bounce. Okay. Apple's at the 153.28. I'd like to see a nice run up right now at NVIDIA. I'll be real excited about it. I got a pretty good position. There we go. Take some profit. 137. The ones I bought for $1.04, I just took some profit on that bounce in case it shits the bed. Not overly confident in this trade. I need to put this over here. Can't see the 9. There we go, baby. Profit into the VWAP, $1.70. Just filled me. Got to get it while it's pushing green, boys and ladies. Come on, NVIDIA, let's go. Let's go. I'm just peeling contracts off, guys. My best fill so far was $1.76. Amazon's still sliding. That's interesting. Let's let it stop. SPY tagged the 45.81. Broke the opening low. Tandy, did I tell you to take Amazon long in the afternoon yesterday? No, I didn't. I don't trade trades in the afternoon. Amazon's still sliding. Jeez. I don't buy it though, but we'll see. I have a stop on NVIDIA. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing too here. I should have sold a bunch just a second ago and I didn't. All right. I'm selling off some NVIDIA contracts right now. I don't like that SPY broke that lower level. Now, if it continues back up and keeps going, I'll stay in. But if it starts to falter, I'm going to close it because it's on the south side of the VWAP. Come on. Some scammer trying to put his Telegram crap in my chat. All right, I got to stop at $1.40 on my NVIDIA contracts. So if it jams below $1.40, I'm out. Okay. Let me look. Hold on. Absolutely not. I would not short it. It was the perfect long. I talked about Intel this morning. It was perfect. Perfect! Oh my gosh. Why'd you show me that, Chris? I don't want to see that. Now it's pissed me off that I missed it. Well, I'm getting paid in NVIDIA. Here we go. Oh, are you happy now? Quit crying? Good. Well, I'm getting paid in NVIDIA. Glad I still had 30 contracts left. Come on. I took some off right there. Spy's coming. Q's putting a double bottom at the daily. Spy's bouncing the daily, trying to come back up. The plays all worked very well today, it looks like. AMD was good. Intel was perfect. What about Netflix? Netflix still hanging there. Facebook come down to that 372, right into the 9 that I discussed, and bounced. Ha! Don't tell me I can't pick Google. What's up? Perfect. Perfect. Off that 28.48. Perfect. All right. We're cooking. NVIDIA's going to buy me a new car. Let's go, NVIDIA. I'm up almost 100 a contract right now. Actually, I'm over 100 a contract right now. Hold on, I'm taking profit. Woo, baby! 247 on that hit. Let's go. $2.47 on that fill, boys. Now it just went to 260. We are cranking. No wonder I executed just as that big candle's coming in. Yeah. Here we go. Let the short squeeze happen. Let's go. Let's take it all the way to 234 today. Up 150, 140 a contract right now on my remaining contracts. So I got 2,500 unrealized. Yeah. Oh, I've taken a bunch of profit. I'm actually going to raise my stop up here to $2.24, which is $100 profit per contract. $2.24 and the 222.50 calls is my stop. The SPY Q trade worked very nice on the second bounce. So if you played those, you should be taking profit. Definitely on Qs into VWAP. Oh, the bounce at 108.69. I'd be honest with you, I'd shy away from AMD, bro. I would let that go. I don't think I'd play that. I don't like the way that one's moving. It's moving opposite of the way it should be. Apple comes in for a higher low here around 153.28. Could possibly be a good play. But SPY and Qs are going to have to be above their daily level here, right? NVIDIA looks like it's trying to run out of juice up here. 224 is my stop. We're currently, the bid's 231. I'd like to make 10 grand off NVIDIA today if it goes on a big monster run going into Labor Day. That wouldn't hurt my feelings any. It's got to be patient, guys. Patient. I'm watching NVIDIA and hiking a sheet and know when it's starting to get real weak. Still average close for each candle's green. That's what hiking a sheet candles are. Amazon just broke VWAP. It's trying to come up with authority right now. Tannen, you should be killing it on that long. Amazon's all the way up to 34.51 now. NVIDIA's squeezing. I'm going to have to take some more profit here in a minute. We're getting too much into profit here for me not to take some. All right. 271. I just took a little more profit at 271. 222.50 calls. I'm going to raise my stop up, I think, here to 244. $244 is my stop on NVIDIA now. All right, so we have a mature high or low on SPY and Qs, guys. It looks like we're coming up. Looks like it. It's a good sign. NVIDIA's running beautifully. I'm only $30 away from 200 a contract profit on my remaining contracts. If NVIDIA can keep squeezing. SPY's very low risk to take a long here. You just take it into the low, and if it breaks it, close it. NVIDIA's still running, baby. Let's go, NVIDIA. Gonna get a big hit on NVIDIA today. Yeah, happens sometimes, bud. Oh, I was almost 200 a contract up right there, boys. There it is, 325. I flashed it. It didn't actually show me the profit. Showed the ask, but it didn't get me there. Come on. I feel like I'm being too greedy right now. Let me raise my stop. Raise my stop to 290 on NVIDIA. Told you that SPY bounce right there was going to be good. Or should be. What's everybody else doing here? AMD bounced. NVIDIA, Facebook's kind of doggish. Oh, you know who I wasn't watching, who I didn't even look at today? Was Microsoft. Microsoft's into the level right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting paid in NVIDIA. Holy shit. Let me peel off another 5 contracts at 350, baby. Woo! Fill me at 345, you piece of shit. Gonna run out of contracts on Nvidia soon. We're almost to Wednesday's high. Broke through Thursday's high. Come on. Let's squeeze it. Looks like she's topping out here. All right, guys. I'm out of Nvidia. Took all my profit on Nvidia. That was a monster trade, guys. Monster. Be careful here. Let's see what happens. SPY should have bounced, and it didn't. That's why I closed. It should have continued up here. AMD's running. Sorry about that, Chris. AMD took off. Yeah, there goes SPY. Broke. Ooh, where are we going? Where are we going? We going to 451.56? Those are my levels right here. The closer it gets to this 451, the more interested I'm going to get in taking the long on SPY, and I don't give a damn. Look at AMD squeezing. Nvidia's consolidating at the moment. If you're in Nvidia, I would suggest you take the rest of your profit as I did. Yeah, there's that bounce at 41.56. I was going to take that pre-mark, but I want to see what it does here. Going to a poker tournament today over by the Villages. Took my boat, had the interior ripped out. You know the guys at the interior shop? They pulled the interior out of my ski boat in like 2 hours, the whole damn thing, and it's 23 foot. It's crazy. Watch this area for the bounce on SPY. Now, this is what I was talking about. You see how Q's is up here and SPY's low? Well, you're definitely not going to grab this long here at 379.16. It's probably going to break and come through, most likely. But I'm going to watch SPY into these lower levels. The closer it gets to 451, the more interested I'm going to get. But I've got big green today, guys, so if we get past 10 o'clock and it's not there, 10:15, if it's there, I might try the 10:30 reversal on that play on SPY. Boy, my green lines, it's like it bounces, it bounces, it bounces. Mahaffey, how many of those NVIDIA contracts do you make on? How many do you have? I know it. I know it. I guess I sold off my NVIDIA contracts at the right moment. SPY bounced at 451.56. Apple's trying to hold that level, put in a higher low. That was a play I was watching. I should have been watching that closer. SPY's trying to come up with authority right now. Some divergence in the market, guys. Held, are you on YouTube? I didn't see you today. Usually say hi. Everybody's so quiet. Chris, are you in anything? Well, then you killed it, brother. Because I killed it. Gotcha. You made enough money in 2 days to pay for my room, Helder. You're welcome. You made enough money on one contract a day to pay for it. It's only 147. It's been a while since I made 200 plus a contract. Here comes Apple. God damn it. Doing all this damn talking and I missed taking that apple. It looks like SPY's put in a bottom. Look at Apple go. Look at it go. I don't know. Did I pick the AMD trade well too? I think I did. Oh shit, I did, didn't I? All right. Listen, it's all about it does what it's supposed to do when I'm looking at it, right? Look at, here comes the power move. Here it is. I knew I should have took Apple and I didn't take it. Oh well. I don't chase it. That's called FOMO. Don't chase it. I was already big green at NVIDIA. I really don't need to take another trade, guys. That's kind of why I'm just like, well, whatever. But I talked about it. I said this Apple retest right here is going to be the trade. Sure enough, there it is. It's taking their off like a missile. Amazon should be coming up too. Amazon just jammed up to VWAP, buddy, in 2 candles. It's Friday. Hold on. Facebook moving, cranking. Google's jamming. NVIDIA into a double top. I mean, I don't think I could have picked that 379.16 to the penny any better. Apple's just ripping. I knew I thought about entering SPY right here, but I was like, I'll just wait for it to get to 451.27. They're burning the premium. That's exactly, they're burning the premium. It's going to end up back up here. I think Amazon's going to go all the way back up. It actually went a little deeper than I thought. I didn't think it would get that deep. We were talking about, I said it could come all the way down, but I didn't think it would. And this is what a nice bounce looks like to make big money, guys. This is what it looks like. But you got to be taking profit on these pops. Profit, profit, profit. You just start selling contracts off, right? And if you run out of contracts, you run out of contracts. You never know how long it's going to go up. Up and down. It does it every day. Yeah, Amazon's running at the moment. It's only moved $12 though. Yeah. Well, all right, guys. Recap on the day. Made over 200 a contract on NVIDIA. I closed all my NVIDIA contracts here. I'm getting ready to close the YouTube channel off. I'll be with you guys in the room, though. Took off my NVIDIA profit here. I just decided I had enough profit. I didn't leave anything on. I just took it all off. I made enough money. I'm not greedy. I would have made some more money. What's my contracts now? $405 it just tagged right here. Then I sold my last one for in that 300 range. So cost myself 100 a contract, but whatever. Yes. Yeah, I think it'll come up there. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Anyway, guys, that was the play. As you can see, SPY worked very well. Q's worked very well. Apple worked very well. AMD worked very well. Everything, all the plays worked almost right to T. Look at Microsoft. Oh my gosh, and I even looked at it. Oh, Microsoft for a 1.5 straight up. AMD's like a missile. AMD was perfect. I mean, it did dip a little bit, but the higher low right here was perfect. So that was a level. It moved out 50 cents. Do what? I did. I'm sorry, bud. I just didn't want you to lose your money. Now you're getting paid in Amazon. I just told you to stop crying. Amazon's going to come back up, and it's coming up. I don't know how far it's going to go, though. I know NVIDIA's squeezed and I should have left it on, but whatever. I took my I had today's expiries. I did make enough money, absolutely. Oh, listen, Tandon's tone change. Holy crap! I'm getting paid! Listen, when it hits 34.70, you better take that profit. I told you, bro. SPY's running. Q's just broke highs. All right, YouTube, I'm going to let y'all go. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Don't take any more trades in the afternoon going into Labor Day weekend if you're already green. Have a great day.